Hey folks, you are listening to WPVM 103.7 FM in Asheville. You can listen online at WPVMFM.org. I'm Abby the Spoon Lady, and this is Busker Broadcast, and we've got the Sugar family in here today.
Hello.
Hey.
And this is kind of a fun deal. We got some folks from across the pond here, so it's going to be fun to talk a little bit about the differences in music from here to there and so on and so forth, and what all that means and entails. And so y'all want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, of course.
Go it, Lena. Leila.
So I'm Leila, and I'm a singer.
My name is Lena. I play banjo. I sing too.
My name is Luca. I try to play guitar and I sing too. And there is a special guest today.
Meredith McIntosh, and I'm from Asheville.
Good accents.
Awesome. So, how long have you all been in town, and where are you from? And
Well, we arrived in Charlotte just 3 weeks ago, I guess, and
Already 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay, and then we just arrived in Asheville 3 days later, and we're at Meredith's since we just arrived, and it's really cool because we met many people and we played on the streets and everything.
so, how long do you plan on being here in town?
Well, you want to talk to you about it?
J'ai pas compris la question.
I asked him if he wanted to talk, but he didn't understand the
Je n'ai
question.
pas compris. Moi parler français.
We're planning to leave for Chattanooga tomorrow morning, and then we'll come back in Asheville next week on Wednesday or Thursday to see the Swananua gatherings nights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds great.
yeah, it seems to be great.
They have some great musicians that show up to that gathering. It's a real experience. It's well
Yeah.
worth it.
You've been
Very
there?
much. Yes, it's very much worth it.
Cool.
Very much worth it. And it's real pretty scenery. It's so pretty out there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Y'all are in for a treat. You'll have a lot of fun. In Chattanooga, too. Chattanooga, it's legal to play music on the street there, too. And folks are very nice there. They've recently I went and stayed at the Chattanooga Choo Choo and gave a little talk about music history along the American Railroad. And
Train.
Yeah.
Choo-choo is train.
Yes, in station.
Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
We have to write a song about that. Chattanooga choo-choo.
Well, about the songs that you're playing, what kind of music is it that y'all are doing?
We mostly do old-time music, but in the French way. So I think we are doing kind of mix of everything. We sing gospel songs, bluegrass songs, and we just sing it. We sing them with lots of harmonies in our band. And
We are 5 on the Sugar family.
yeah, here we're just 3, but in France we are 5, and we love to make everyone singing with us. So we play American traditional music. That's what we say in France, but we make every French people singing with us. You see?
Lots of sing-alongs.
Yeah.
Sometimes the lyrics just go away. But it's nice.
That's okay.
Mm.
That's okay. Well, do y'all feel like playing one?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Maybe we could start with an American one, and then we'll play a French later.
Yeah.
So, vous voulez commencer par quoi? With the Circle, parce qu'on la connaît bien, non? Ouais. Le temps qu'on soit... Haha. I have to take a picture too.
That's a D chord, dude.
Dude.
I'm excited. So, folks, if you're just now turning in, we've got the Sugar family here, and this is kind of a special treat for us.
You're lucky. Usually, we just play on the street.
Because we're too bad to play on the radio?
No.
Or what? Okay, so this is Will the Circle Be Unbroken. It's just a song we love.
I was standing by my window on that cold and cloudy day when I saw the horse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I said to the undertaker, please drive slow, for this lady you are carrying. Oh, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I was standing close behind her, trying to hold up and be brave, but I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in the grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I went back home. My home was lonesome since my mother, she was gone. All my brothers says to crying, what a home so sad and alone. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken by and by?
Yay! Woohoo! So,
I like your bells, spoon ladies.
so do y'all go busking back home?
Yes, we do. We do a lot because in France, you know, many streets are just, I don't know how to say that in English, pedestrian. Like no cars could enter, so it's really easy to play there. We do a lot of busking there.
Yeah.
We play at marché, you know this word? Where market on the
There you
street.
Yeah.
Every week there is market and we go there.
That's
And
cool.
there are lots of music everywhere and lots of people.
So is it a pretty accepted thing?
Yes, you would never be bothered by the police or maybe by just
Especially in our city in Rennes, it's really we can do easily without.
yeah.
But it's not accepted on the south of France, on the French Riviera, you see?
It's a really
Yeah.
fancy place
Yeah.
with many rich people. They wouldn't allow this.
See, that's very
No
similar
bank.
to America then, and
yeah.
and the way that in a lot of the touristy retirement kind of areas, like a lot of Florida, as an example,
Oh yeah.
they really don't like buskers in
Oh
Florida.
yeah.
Okay.
I have a friend. He's a guitarist, and he went on a road trip, and he was trying to play in the streets in California, and he told me it's impossible. You would never busk in America, but here we can. So it's cool.
Here we have a nice little safe haven right now, and we're hoping to keep it safe for folks to be able to come through and open up a case, because it's important for folks to be able to have immediate access to that. And I know that it sounds like that perhaps buskers here aren't willing to compromise, but that's not really the case. It's more of an interest in preserving our little bubble or ecosystem. And that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Do you have permits or anything where you're from or in different places?
It depends on the places. Sometimes you have, and it's very difficult to have a permit.
Yeah.
It depends on
It's
the,
very long. You have to ask like 1 month before,
yeah.
and when you are traveling, because the last summer we were traveling and busking, so
France.
you cannot just ask 1 month before, because you don't know when you go, when you travel, you know. So
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, that's what. Permits is a bad idea, folks. It's a bad idea. It kind of keeps the music stagnant. Say it that way.
Yeah.
How was it exactly that you chose American folk music and old time?
How did we get into it? Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can start because
Yeah. It's strange because one night I dreamed about banjo. In France, you have no banjo at all in our music. Just in Irish music, where there is 4-string banjos. But then I don't know. I dreamed about this instrument, and I wanted to buy me one and to start with. But I was playing like Irish music on a 5-string banjo, and it was really difficult. Then I met some guys who played old time music. I didn't know about that at all, but he was a nice guy. His name is Gaël Ayat. He's known everywhere in Nashville. And then he introduced me to the old time music in France. We are a few people, but it exists. We are like I think 50 people in the whole country.
That's cool.
And we have gatherings of old times. So this music is alive in our country too.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Not many
And
gathering, like one.
There is one perhaps
Yeah,
after 2 if we have some at home. Then I met Leila, who wanted to have a banjo player in a band.
yeah.
And then
That's
you can
how
go
we
on.
Yeah, it was just I have been singing for a long time, and I love movies, and sometimes in movies you just hear good music, so I was searching of the names on the internet, and then I found some songs I'd love to sing, such as You're My Sunshine or Keep on the Sunny Side. It was fun to sing, and the people in the gigs they would sing it with us. So I was searching for a banjo player, and Lena is a very good banjo player, and she's also kind of the only one in the place.
choice.
And then actually she didn't play with my main band, with the other band, but we started a band, the two of us, and then Luca and then Gael, and we created a jam session in our city, which is a kind of small city, but there are a lot of musicians there, and we created a jam where everyone could be free of singing, and like
that's where here where we really was introduced on this music, because we created jam, so we had to find songs
for 4 hours,
and so
so we would just search for songs, and it really
discover all this music. And
many people came up to that jam, and every other week it would be bigger and bigger, and it was really fun. And we printed these books with the lyrics, so the people would sing with us, and it's really cool.
And practice their English.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really bad, but sometimes it's really fun. And some American folks came, and they would tell us it was really cool for them to just hear American music so far from here. So that's how we
people
did it.
like to sing, really.
Yeah, people like when.
Because other traditional music, like in France, not so much singing.
Yeah, American folk music is very catchy and simple.
Yeah.
And that's a little bit why it's so much fun. Although there's a lot of deep-rooted history there, it keeps its simplicity. And you know, so you can't forget it. You can't forget those lyrics.
Yeah. Sometimes we do.
We came here to learn more songs from America. We wanted to see where it comes from, and that's the reason why we are here. And we want to learn more and more songs.
Yeah.
Well, have you visited the old time jams here in town?
Yes, because we're very lucky to be with Meredith McIntosh here. And she's a very, very good fiddler and singer and upper bassist and banjoist. And she knows like everyone in the old-time community. So she introduced us to many, many people, and that's a great thing for us. That's the best thing that could happen. You can...
How did they find you?
Well, Lena was talking about the once-a-year old-time gathering in France, and at that, the first time you went was two years ago, and she met my friends Polo and Nadine, who 4 years and years, they've been coming here to learn old-time music, and so Polo gave them my phone number and said, hey, just call her or email her and
Perfect.
see what happens. And I said, okay, come.
That's
come
awesome.
on.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that worked out.
Yeah.
We're very lucky.
And because the old time music is such a large community, not just in Asheville, but all over.
Yes, very much so.
So wherever they are saying that they're going to go, they're interested, and we'll see what the timing's like in going to Louisiana after the Clifftop Festival in West Virginia. And so wherever they go, I can say, well, here's some phone numbers, or here's some. It's a bigger family than just here in Asheville, although Asheville has a big, big community here.
Yeah, it's a big spider web of folks. The music community in general, and the busking community too. You know, as you meet people on the streets, you end up learning, you know, where you can go and where you can't go, and where the good spots are, and who you should contact. A lot of that stuff is word of mouth.
Yeah.
Where the good jams are. A lot of that stuff's not posted.
Yeah.
Now, you feel like playing another one?
Yes, of course. Vous voulez jouer quoi? Ouais, bien sûr. So we're gonna play a song that is actually few weeks ago we just thought it would be nice to play some French songs with kind of a, I don't know, folk, American folk way of singing them. Yeah. So it's a song from a singer which is my most favorite singer in the whole world. His name is Georges Brassens, and he's a poet, he's a singer. He was, because he's now dead, but he was really he was an anarchist, and he was, I don't know, you should listen to him if you like French music. So it's a French song we just played in a very weird way. So it's about a butterfly. It's about a man who's kind of interested in a girl, and he says, "Let's go chase the butterflies in the field." But actually, they won't find the butterflies, but they would find something else. Okay.
Petit diable à la fleur de l'âge, la jambe légère et l'œil polisson, et la bouche pleine de joyeux ramages, allait à la chasse aux papillons. Comme il atteignait l'orée du village, filant sa quenouille, il vit Cendrillon. Il lui dit bonjour, que Dieu te ménage, je t'emmène à la chasse aux papillons. Cendrillon ravi de quitter sa cage, met sa robe neuve et ses bottillons, et bras dessous vers les frais bocages, ils vont à la chasse aux papillons. Ils ne savaient pas que sous les ombrages se cachait l'amour à son aiguillon, et qui transperçait les cœurs de la rage, les cœurs de chasseurs de papillons. Quand il se fit tendre, elle lui dit, je présage que c'est pas dans les plis de mon cotillon, ni dans les chancrures de mon corsage, qu'on va à la chasse aux papillons. Sur sa bouche en feu qui criait, sois sage, il posa sa bouche en guise de bâillon, et fut plus charmant les remue-ménages qu'on ait vu de mémoire de papillon. Un volcan dans la miroir au village, en se promettant d'aller des millions, des milliards de fois et même davantage, ensemble à la chasse aux papillons. Maintenant qu'ils s'aimeront tant que les nuages, porteurs de chagrin, les épargneront. Ils frapperont voler dans les frais bocages, ils feront pas la chasse aux papillons. Ils feront pas la chasse aux papillons.
Oh God.
All right. So what does that mean in English?
Oh, okay.
They go to hunt butterfly.
Not hunting, like killing them. It's more like chasing them and catch them in a net,
Catch
something in a net. So yeah, but
so the man proposed no.
He just offered to the girl, let's go chase the butterflies.
In fact, it's like the old-time ballad, you know. A boy said to the girl, "Oh, come in the wood, it will be nice."
And actually, he kills her.
But it doesn't kill her.
In this song,
she's naive and young, and you can guess what happened.
But it's not a rape story, though, because the way
she wants to go chasing the.
She wants to go to, and then they just come back to the.
Story,
Yeah, it's a love
Yeah,
story.
it's kind of love story.
They come back to the village like hand in hand, and they're very happy.
Georges Brassens, like a poet, say some word to suggérer, comment on dit?
Suggest?
Suggest other, like it's a little bit
Yeah, a metaphor. I don't know.
sex metaphor.
Yeah, it's kind of sexual, but in a very poetic way, and
Yeah. It's funny.
yeah, he's a very good writer.
Well, I think it sounds nice and catchy, and I can see, well, that's a lovable song.
Yeah.
'Cause it's definitely puts you in a good mood listening to it, no matter what language it is. You know, whether or not you really understand.
Yeah.
And that's what's great about music, and what's great about what y'all are doing is just, you know, you're putting across, you know, more of an emphasis on the feeling than you are necessarily,
Can I take a photo?
you know, of course. You get what I'm saying.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Music is very
Yeah.
universal.
Yeah, that's why sometimes we've been asked, why do you play American music in English that nobody would understand at home? And that's right. Sometimes we think like, will the circle be unbroken? And people will say, yeah, and they would be like very happy. Well, it's a very sad song, but I mean, whatever. When people just love the way you play, or even just the song, it's fine to. That's what's really cool about music.
Yeah.
And we also play some other tunes that are not really all-time music. It's just French songs, but people would. As soon as you get touched by the sound, it's all right. I mean, with Lena. Sorry.
Music transcends language.
Yes, that's right. We went at an all-time gathering, and with Elena we played an Arabic, and it was really nice to see that nobody would understand what we were saying. You're French or you're American, you won't understand the lyrics, but people would just not get, I don't know, some emotions from it. So that's the main point. Yeah. Sorry, but our English is not always.
You speak very well.
I think
Wow.
y'all are doing a great job. I wouldn't even worry about it.
Okay.
I wouldn't even. So, are you going to be playing any shows while you're here?
Yeah.
We didn't find how could I say that? We didn't want to be locked in a way on our trip. I don't know if it's correct. To be
Scheduled.
Yeah, we wanted to be free, and so I think busking is the right way of being, the better way of being free,
Yeah.
because you can go from town to town, and then I
Yeah.
don't know. But
And also, sorry.
we have contacts who could help us if we want, but then I don't know if
Yeah.
we want to do that.
If people want to plan gigs,
Yeah.
shows with us, would be glad to do this.
If some
But
people
also there is-
listening got to bed for us.
Got a bed. And there is also one thing is that we are used to play with the whole band in France, where 5 or 6. And now in America, we're just the 3 of us. So some songs we can't really we play them, but it's not exactly how we used to play. So sometimes it's kind of
Not the same.
bothering. Yeah.
You miss your friends?
Yeah, we
Kind
do.
of sometimes,
Mm.
yeah. But it's still very cool, actually. well, we made some new friends here,
Yeah.
so sometimes we kind of want to stay here. It's so cool. People are really nice to us. Yeah,
Asheville's a fun place.
yeah, it seems to be.
Do you have music in your families?
Like, did we grow up in music?
We come from a part of France called Brittany, Bretagne. It's in the west of France, and there are lots of music there. It's a Celtic part of France.
Celtic music, but
Celtic
not like
music.
Irish.
No, not like Irish. It's another kind. But I think we are. Even if your family is not musical family, I don't know how to say that. But then you grow up in music. My family was, and I grew up in this tradition. Then I found myself another tradition who suit me more. But yeah, like don't know if you know this instrument, like bombard.
Yoln pipe, kind
Yoln
of.
pipe.
It's not the same.
Oh,
but
yeah,
So
yeah.
this kind.
and
I know what
many-
you're talking about.
Many dances
Many dances.
in circle,
Yeah.
and it's really cool.
Yeah, I grew up there too with Lina and Luca. We grew up in the same area, and my father is Moroccan, so I used to spend 2 months a year there with my Moroccan family. So my family is not a musician family, but the tradition of singing is really lively there. It's mostly a women's tradition, like they would always sing while doing the everyday things like cooking or
Chores.
chores. Yeah, so it reminds me of some of the old time songs. Speaking of that things, and yeah, in the place we live in, it's really special. The music there is really for everyone, and there is a thing called festnos. It's a traditional Celtic thing where people would gather and dance while a musician would play. It's kind of the square dances you have in old-time music, and it's a really beautiful thing to see and to do.
Are they called Kaylee?
Kaylin,
No, it's in.
it's another thing. Yeah, it's really linked to a specific language that is not really spoken anymore. It's more and more spoken because many youth got interested in it, but it's our
some kind of revival
yeah.
now.
It's a proud part of France. We are very proud.
Yeah.
We could speak about it hours.
Anyway, anyone who is listening to today should come and see. It's a really welcoming place, and we would be glad to show some Buskers or some musicians, anyone who wants to see that. We've been so welcomed here. We just want to give it back because it's really nice. Yeah.
Maybe one day I can make it.
Yeah, you would be very, and I think you're kind of famous there too, thanks to the YouTube videos.
Oh goodness, oh goodness. Well, one day I'll make it, and I think it'll be a fun thing
Can we
to
Yeah.
play
see.
another tune? No?
We have time for a few more.
Cool.
You want to do a few more?
Yeah.
Western country.
Ah.
Do you have your spoons?
Ooh, I don't. I tend not to bring them to the radio.
That makes sense, yeah. Okay.
You mean fly around?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Although, sometime I can bring them down. We could play a few out on the street. I think that
Oh,
might
yeah,
be fun.
that would be fun. Yes, we're coming back to Asheville next week, so.
But that was the only one I
That's cool.
On peut faire I Fly Away. I Fly Away, après, ça te dit?
Ouais.
Un petit instrumental. Sing, no sing.
This is a traditional song from France, but she.
tuning.
Ah, yes.
Meredith is learning French.
Yeah.
We have this language in our place, and it's traditional language. No, but he just makes up words. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, mix it up.
Yeah, but that's cool because here nobody understands it, so he says nothing.
I imagine it's like our version of Pig Latin. Kinda.
I think so. I don't know this tradition, but
You mix up some of the words.
Yeah,
This name was this song was called Joli Coucou, like pretty cuckoo. Bird.
all right.
There is another all-time song called Cuckoo.
I like that one a lot. That's one of my favorite old time tunes.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
Western country.
I like that one a
Or
lot.
Fly Around. Or Susan and again.
Many different names.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, je sais pas. Après peut-être.
So,
Sure.
you hang out and you go to some of the jams, and that's a good place to learn some of the tunes that you're learning.
Yeah, and we would go to festivals too, or to like gatherings. This weekend we were at a gathering in a very beautiful place.
It was down in Catalucci.
Catalucci.
Campground. So
Yeah.
It was just a private thing with a group of friends, just all weekend.
Yeah, in the Smoky
Tunes
Mountains.
And cornhole and walks and to see
Cornhole.
the elk. The elk.
Yeah.
We saw a bear.
Ice cream.
We ate
Homemade
some
ice cream.
homemade ice cream in a very old time thing, like in wood, and we would just do it for hours until we could eat it.
Yeah.
But it was cool, and yeah, we played some songs. Yeah, it was a very nice thing. So we're planning to do things like that, just to meet the people and to be with them.
And another friend of mine had a square dance out at her place. It was in her barn, and they just had nice lights and a potluck, and lots of people came out. So that was a nice time too. Yeah, we've done a lot of nice things.
Awesome. So, have you learned some new tunes since you've been in town?
Not really. Parce qu'on en a appris des...
We learned like we wouldn't be able to play it with the good words and everything, because every time we try to just rehearse something, just call us and oh no, we should do that. So yeah, we learned some new
We
tunes.
play
though.
a lot.
Yeah.
Don't remember, but we play a lot.
The beer helped.
Ooh. Asheville's got a lot of beer too, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We have some tapes. Yeah.
Well, let's play a couple more tunes.
Yeah. Okay.
Or do you feel like playing?
Yeah, absolutely. We always feel like playing.
Do you have certain songs you like to start with when you're playing?
We always start with a song, but actually, this is funny because we would play it back in France, and actually it's a gospel song. It's really about God and heaven and things like that. But because we're not English speakers, we know what we're saying, but it doesn't talk to us the way it talks to American people. And we would play it in France, and then we arrived in Nashville and we busked with this song, and maybe many Christian people came to us saying, it's really good that you sing Christian songs, and like they would think we were kind of preaching or something. I don't know how to say that in English, but we just like the melody. So sometimes we sing a lot of gospel songs and sometimes it gets mixed up. But anyway, it's just songs we love. You want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian,
Okay.
Christian
Yeah,
people
you
make
you
good
totally
music,
should.
you know?
Yeah. Gospel tradition is a really incredible.
Yeah, our band plays a lot of gospel, and
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite things to play is gospel.
Yeah.
But we play a lot of the blues gospel, so
Oh.
that's like that foot stomping.
Okay.
I think
Kind
we
of
can,
stuff.
we can sing a Christian song even if we are not Christian.
Yeah.
Because we play American song and we are not American.
That's right. So this is Over in the Glory Land. Okay.
I've a home prepared where the saints abide, over in the glory land. And I long to be by my Savior's side, over in the glory land. Just over in the glory land, there with the mighty host I'll stand, over in the glory land. Just over in the glory land, I'll join the happy angel band, over in the glory land. way to those mansions fair. Over in the glory land, let us sing God's praise and His glory share. Over in the glory land, just over in the glory land, there we the mighty host I send. Over in the glory land, just over in the glory land, I'll join the happy angel band. Over in the glory land. What a growth full flow that my Lord I see. Over in the glory land, and with kind reeds saved there forever be. Over in the glory land, just over in the glory land, there we with the mighty host I stand. Over in the glory land, just over in the glory land, I'll join the happy angel band. Over in the glory land, just over in the glory land, there with the mighty host I stand. Over in the glory land, just over in the glory land, I'll join the happy angel band. Over in the glory land. Just over in the glory land, there with the mighty host I stand. Over in the glory land, just over in the glory land, I'll join the happy angel band. Over in the glory land, over in the glory land.
That's great. So next time y'all are in town, or if you have your friends coming through town, let them know.
Yeah,
Come and hang out here on the
Okay.
radio.
of course, we would.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Please, next time you're in town, swing by again.
Great.
So you do this show every certain day of the week or time, or how does that work?
We do this particular show, Busker broadcast, every Monday, 4 to 6. And it's pretty fun. You know, we do, we'll bring in folks, you know, for an hour here and there, you know, and sometimes from directly off the street, you know,
Uh-huh.
we'll see somebody outside and just kind of pull them up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the point of this show, for the most part, is so that folks can hear a little bit about the people that they pass by every day
Nice.
and have a bit of an understanding as, you know, who these folks are and why they're there, and hear whether, you know, maybe you have something in common with these folks that you've been passing by, and for some reason y'all have neglected to speak to each other, you know, both ways around.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So
Good idea.
Yeah.
that's what it's about. Well, that and a little bit of advocacy, trying to keep busking as unrestricted as possible.
Yeah. You do a lot of busking around the United States, or?
I used to do a lot of traveling around the U.S., but now I'm here
Okay.
primarily. I've been here solid for 4 years. I've been playing music here on and off for about 10 years,
Okay.
and I love it here.
Yeah.
You know, so
I
I'm
understand why.
not really traveling anymore, and I might one day, but right now.
Yeah. So come to Brittany next time you want to travel.
I do want to do Europe. I do.
Yeah.
But I think Asheville is going to be my home base for a while.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
understand why. It's a cool place.
Yeah. We got 10 minutes here.
Okay, we can do
We should do
two
we
more.
should do-
Or?
It's your 10 minutes.
Okay, so we can speak French during 10 minutes and say nice things to people.
Well, folks, though, in case you are just now tuning in, we have the Sugar family here. We're going to be posting some links on our WPVM page on Facebook, so make sure you get there. And you should already be linked on there and liked it, and so you probably already have us in your news feed because you're cool, and that's what cool people do. Oh, and on another note, we had a message from one of our local musicians here, Andrew Fletcher, and he's pretty impressed with y'all.
Oh,
He's a jazz piano player, very, very talented feller.
oh, well, thank you.
It
Thanks
is
a
jazz
lot.
and ragtime.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks.
Do you know Andrew Fletcher?
No, but thank you.
Anyway.
He's the best dressed man in town, let me tell you.
Where does he play?
He plays around with a handful of different bands, actually. We should play some of his tunes at the break.
Okay.
What do y'all want to play?
Well, yes, we're gonna enjoy Meredith's presence with a fiddle.
Oh,
If you want,
okay.
I'll fly away. You play it on a fiddle. Okay.
Follow along.
This is another. Yeah, we're just gonna play I'll Fly Away and then Sow Them on the Mountain, which is more bluesy thing. Okay. Some bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away, oh, when the shadows of this life is gone, I'll fly away, like a bird from this prison walls and flown. I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Oh, just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy should never end. I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning.
Maybe we could go on with Slow Them.
One
Is it the
more.
same?
So then we have the time.
Slow Them on.
Ok, but tempo up.
It's
no?
slower. It's slower.
Ouais, non, c'est ça.
Okay.
So them on a mountain, rapping in a valley. So them on a mountain, rapping in a valley. So them on a mountain, or rapping in a valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. If you've been a cheater, you better quit your cheating. If you've been a cheater, you better quit your cheating. If you've been a cheater, you better quit your cheating. You're gonna reap just what you sow. So them on the mountain, rapping in the valley. So them on the mountain, rapping in the valley. So them on the mountain, rapping in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. If you've been a liar, you better quit your lying. If you've been a liar, you better quit your lying. If you've been a liar, you better quit your lying. You're gonna reap just what you sow. So them on the mountain, rapping in the valley. So them on the mountain, ripping in the valley. So them on the mountain, ripping in the valley. You're gonna reap just what you sow. So them on the mountain, rapping in the valley. So them on the mountain, ripping in the valley. So them on the mountain, ripping in the valley.